Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another LEGO video. Today, we're going to be continuing on the police helicopter, submarine, and fire truck remix set. So let's get started. Now we're going to start with bag 4 with the submarine. And starts out with our minifigure. And this is part 2 of 3. So part 3 will be the last one, and will be with the helicopter. The last part was with the fire truck, which is right here. So yeah. Is that it? No. I'm gonna get the helmets, which is where there's the goggles. Oh, here's the helmet. It's just a bicycle helmet. What the? This looks... Oh, that's part of it. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm so confused. Okay. And the camera. Here's the camera. Here it is. And then a 1x1 transparent light blue round tile. There we go. So, screwdriver. Or, yeah, it's a screwdriver. I need the feet pedals or whatever. Yeah, these. Forgot these. There we go. Now we start out with a 2x2 by 2/3 modified plate with 2 studs on one side. That is in tan. And then we're going to take a 1x2 plate, light bluish gray, put it right there. Then we're going to take 2 1x1 bricks. Where's the other one? Here's 1x1 modified bricks in tan with 1 stud on one side. And then we're going to take 2 1x1 modified bricks in red, but this time it's with the studs on 2 sides. So I'm going to put one there and there. And then on top, we're going to take 2 1x2 by 1 2/3 modified bricks with 4 studs on one side. Those will go there and there, and these are in white. And then we're going to take a 1x2 plate in red, go right there, and 2 1x1 modified plates with a vertical clip in black. Then there and there. And then we're going to take a 2x2 plate in dark bluish gray. That's going to go right there. And then we're going to take, just like that aside, we're going to take a 2x6 modified plate with 4 studs on one side. And then we're going to take in 1x4 plates in black, and that's going to go right here. And then we're going to take 2 1x2 half moon shaped round tiles in red, right there. And then we're going to take 2 2x2 round dome bricks in red. And put one there, one there. And that is going to go right here. Oh, studs facing up. There we go. And then we're going to take a 2x6 modified plate with 2 inverted 45-degree inverted slopes on each end. Some black, and that's going to go right there. And then we're going to take 2 1x1 round tiles with the clip with the little bar piece and dark bluish gray. And then we're going to take, this. Then we're going to take this 2x5 by what? Like 2 by 5 by 2 1/3 bracket piece in light bluish gray. That's gonna go right there. I'm trying to figure out the dimensions because I don't know the dimensions of it. And then we're gonna take a 1x2 palisade brick in light bluish gray, a 1x2 grill in black, and then a 1x2 modified brick with a Technic pin sticking out of the side in the Technic piece pin, whatever, in red. And then we're gonna take 2 1x1x3 column bricks in light bluish gray. And then we're gonna take 2 1x2x2 window frames, and we're gonna take 2 glass pieces in transparent clear. We're gonna insert them. I'm trying to, hold on. Don't know why this doesn't want to go in. Oh, that is hard to get in, okay. Let me try this. Bring this around. Okay, and then we're going to take 4 1x2 plates. I'm going to set them on the top and bottom of these window frames. And they're going to go right there and right there. Like that. And then we're going to take 2 of these 1x2 45-degree inverted slope pieces, but they got a cutout right here. And they're going to go here and here. And then right next to that, a 1x2 plate in light bluish gray. And then we're going to take 2 1x2 modified bricks with 2 studs on one side in black. One there and there. And then we're going to take a 2x8 plate in black and set that aside. And then put a 2x4 plate in red. Right there. And then we're going to take a 2x2 double curved slope brick in red. And then 2 1x2 45 degree slope pieces with the cutout behind the slope. Right there. And then we're going to put a 1x2 grill on top of the slope piece. And then a 2x2 brick right there. And then 2 1x1 curved slope bricks with the 1x1 plate behind it. And then we're going to put a 1x2 plate right here in light bluish gray. And then we're going to take 1x4 tile in yellow, and then a 1x4 plate in black. And then on top of this 1x4 plate, a 1x2 by 1x2 bracket in black. And then a 1x4 double curved slope in black. And then 2 1x1 transparent light blue round tiles on top of on the side of the bracket. And that is going to go right here. And we're pretty much going to make the same thing, just reversed. So, oops, wrong piece. Another 2x8 plate, another 2x4 plate, black and red. Then this piece, and inverted the 45-degree slopes with the cutouts. 2x2 brick. My two. Whoops. Curved slope. My one curved slope bricks. Tile. Plate. And the brackets. Curved slope. And the round tiles. And another one. And that's just gonna go right here. Then we're gonna take two more 1x2 inverted slope pieces with the cutout behind it in light bluish gray. Those there and there. And then we're going to take two 1x1 Technic bricks in black with the axle hole. And then we're going to take a 3 long axle in light bluish gray. So we're going to put those in like that. And then we're going to take one of these pieces. One of these pieces and set it in like that, and that's gonna go right there. And we're gonna make another one with another piece. So same Technic bricks, the axle, and that's gonna go right there. And then on top, two 1x3 round plates in black. And then two more 1x1 curved slope bricks. There and there. And then a 1x4 modified plate with these two connector notches or whatever. It's in my bluish gray, and that's gonna go right there. And then a 2x4 plate in white. It's gonna go up there. And then another 1x2 by 1x2 inverted bracket in black. And then this, whatever this piece is, it's gonna go right there. And then I'm gonna take two 1x1 transparent light blue round tiles. We'll set one and one there, and then I'm gonna take this thing, and we gotta separate it from the mold. So just like that and like that. Okay, so I can put. Pretty sure we don't need this, but I'll keep it aside just in case. And these will go in, oh wait, hold on. Thicker end goes in like that. These are, I think, the Harry Potter wands, I think, if I'm correct. That's what they are, but. Alright. And then we're going to take two of these things in dark bluish gray, I don't know what they're called. And we're going to take two 2x2 round drummer plates and flip them over, and we're going to take two 2x2 inverted dish pieces in transparent light blue. And then we're going to stick these inside here like that, and dark. So that, and then these will go there and there. Like that. What did we need the dish pieces for? Because I got 2 dish pieces. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry. Then now we're going to take 2 dish pieces. And they're going to go on like that. Okay. That's what they're for. Okay. And then we're going to take this transparent clear piece. I'm going to like that. And there we go. No, I'm not going to fiddle with that. Well, actually, I think I can. Sit down, I think. If I can just have them on the edge here. I can. It's very tightly in there, but it works, so cool. Put these extra pieces away, and we're on to bag 5. Okay, so we're going to start out bag 5 with 2 2x4 plates, 1 in tan, 1 in white. We're going to stack them on top of each other like so. Then we're going to take 2 1x4 bricks in light bluish gray with the 4 studs on one side. We'll set them in here. And then we're going to take 2 1x2 palisade bricks in dark bluish gray. One there, and there. And then on top of that, another 2x4 plate tan. I'm going to take 2 1x1 modified bricks with a vertical clip in black. There and there, and then one of these pieces. I don't know what they're called. Something there. And then we're going to take another 2x4 plate in white. Set it right there. And then we're going to take a 1x2 brick with a Technic pin sticking out of the side in red, and a 1x2 Technic brick with the Technic pin hole in blue. And then on top of that, another 2x4 plate in tan. And then 2 more 1x4 modified bricks with 4 studs on one side and light bluish gray. And then we're going to take 2 2x2 modified plates with, or the 2x2 tile plates in yellow. And then on top, where is it? There it is. A 2x2 round tile with the Technic pinhole. Like a hook and come and pick it up through it. Right there. So that's the side. Now we're going to take a 4x8 plate in black. I'm going to take a 2x6 plate. We're going to put it, I'm going to take 2 2x6 plates, sorry. I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one there. Those are in red. And then we're going to take 2 2x2 double curved slope bricks, and then we're going to take 4 1x2 45-degree slope pieces with the cutout behind the slope. It's in black. And then we're going to put 1x4 plates in there. And then I'm going to take one of these 2x4 by 2/3 mudguard pieces in red. It's going to go there. And then a 1x4 curved slope brick with the 1x4 plate behind it in yellow. And then we're going to take 2 1x2 tiles in yellow. And then a 2x4 Technic plate in black. and then 4 1x2 curved slopes in black. And then we're gonna take 1x4 tile in black. I'm gonna set it right there, and then a 2x2 round tile with a Technic pinhole in the middle. It's gonna go there, and then one of these red pin. It's half Technic pin, half ball joints. That's gonna be set in right here. So, and we need to make 2 of these. I should have figured. We were gonna make 2 of them. Okay, so there's nothing different here. Okay, now that we made 2, we can stick them on the sides, like so. So make sure the yellow curved slopes are on the top and the red curved slopes are on the bottom. Okay, now we're gonna take we're gonna make 2 of these. Okay, so we're gonna take 4 of these, and 2 of these, and 2 of these. Okay, so these are the 1x2 modified plates with a bar piece on this end in dark bluish gray. These are the 1x2 plates in light bluish gray with the ball joint connector in light bluish gray, and then these are the 1x2 modified plates in dark bluish gray with the ball joint on one end and the ball joint connector on the other end. So yeah, so I'm gonna take this piece and then I'm gonna put this one like that, and then I'm gonna put this one on top like that. So we're gonna make 2 of these. So and then 2 of the 1x2 modified plates with a clip. It's gonna go there. That's in black. And then we're going to take this and then put a 1x2 grill on top of black. So 2 of those, and those will be connected to the back of those. And then we're going to take 4 of these, like, I don't know, like claw pieces, I guess. That's what they're being used for here. It's claws. Really hard to get on. Come on. Fingers keep slipping. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Finally, and we're going to connect them onto these. So. And then now we can connect this to this, like so. And there we go. Now we're on to bag 6. Okay, so on to bag 6. We're going to start out with a 2x2 modified plate with the 2 studs on one side in dark bluish gray, and then we're going to take a 1x2 plate in red, and we're going to put it right there. And then we're gonna take two 1x1 modified bricks with one stud on the side in tan. I'm gonna set them on top of the 1x2 plates. And then I'm gonna take two of the 1x1 modified bricks with two studs on one side. These are on two of the sides, they're on perpendicular to the other. And these are in red as well, or just in red, whatever. And then we're gonna make the same assembly here with a 2x6 modified plate with 4 studs on one side in black, and then 1x4 plates in black down here. Two 1x2 half moon shaped round tiles in red, and then two 2x2 curved slope or just dome bricks in red. And those will go on right there. That's, and then I'm going to take a 2x2 plate in white. I'm going to set it right there. And then we're going to take a 2x6 modified plate with the 45-degree inverted slopes on each end. It's in black. And then we're going to take two 1x2 plates in bluish gray. And then we're going to take two 1x1 studs in tan. Where is the other one? Here it is. And then we're going to take two 1x1 modified round plates with the bar piece. These are in dark bluish gray. So in there. And then we're going to take and then we're going to set it on right here, and then we're going to lock this together with a 2x4 plate in light bluish gray. And then we're going to take a 2x2 by 2/3 brick with the profile horizontal texture in tan. That's going to go right there. And then the 1x2 weird round piece in black. And then we're going to take a 1x2 palisade brick in dark bluish gray. We're going to put it right there. And then another 2x2 plate in white. It's going to go right there. And then we're going to take a 2x2x2 cabinet in light bluish gray, and the door for that cabinet is also in light bluish gray. Two together, and that's going to go right there. And then we're going to take two 2x2 tile plates in black, and we're going to take two 1x2 by 2x2 brackets, inverted brackets in black, and then two 1x2 palisade bricks in dark bluish gray. I'll set those behind the brackets. And then on those brackets will be two 2x2 dome bricks in red. Put one there and put one there, like so. Then we're going to take one 1x2 Technic brick in blue. I'm going to put it there, and then a 1x2 plate in red. I'm going to put that on top. And then we're going to take a 1x2 plate in light bluish gray, and we're going to set it right down here. And then we're going to take two more 2x2 tile plates in black. Set one there and one right there. And then we're going to take a 2x3 33-degree inverted slope in black. I'm going to take two 2x2 double curved slope piece bricks in black, and then we're going to take two 1x6 Technic bricks in black. Then there and there. And then we're going to take two more of the 2x2 double curved slope bricks in black. And there. And then we'll flip it over, and we're going to take a 2x2 inverted dish piece in transparent light blue, and we're going to set it right there. And then on top here, we're going to take this like fin or wing piece in yellow. I'm going to put it on like that, and that's going to go right there. And it's not going to stay up right now since the weight is unbalanced. So that's put it like that. Then we're going to take two 1x2 modified bricks with two studs on one side in light bluish gray, and then a 2x2 towel in yellow right on top. And I'm assuming we're making the same thing, the same side things as this. But we'll see. So first we're going to take a 2x8 plate in black and a 2x4 plate in red. Put the plate right there. And then we're going to take another 2x2 double curved slope brick in red this time. And then two 1x2 45-degree slope pieces with the cutout behind the slope. And then we're going to take, okay, this one's actually different. We're going to take a 1x2 plate in light bluish gray right there. So far they've been saying now, I just sort of think it's a difference. So we're going to take a 1x2 palisade brick in light bluish gray, or dark bluish gray, sorry. It's there. And then we're going to take two 1x3 plates, one in tan, one in white. White's on top, tan on the bottom. I'm set it right there. And then two 1x1 curved slope bricks with the 1x1 plate behind it. Something there. And then we're going to take this 2x2 wedge plate in black. That's going to go right there. And then a 1x2 grill in black right there. Now we're going to take this corner curved slope piece in yellow. And that's going to go right there. Curious, I wonder if this lines up. Let me look at some real quick. Let's see. Okay, that's cool. It does line up. Okay. Anyways, now we're gonna take a 1x1 tile in yellow. It's gonna go there, and then this 2x4 tile in yellow with this logo, and that's gonna go like that. And then we're gonna put it right there, and I'm assuming we have to make another one of those, correct? Yep, just the other way around. Okay. Okay, so let's grill, then the plates, and the brick, and my 3 plates, and the curved slopes. And the wedge plates, and the corner curved slope. 2x4 tile and then my 1 tile. There we go. And that will go right there. Now we're going to take this too long Technic spacer, and then we're going going to take 2 half axle Technic pins in blue. These are the ones with friction. And then I'm going to take one of these pieces. I'm going to set it, I'm going to stick the pin in there, and then we're going to take one of these propeller looking pieces in black, and that's going to go right in there. And then we're going to take a white half Technic pin. This one is without friction and white, so that's going to go there. I'm sure it would be, you know, inset more, but that's okay. And then on that Technic pin, a 1x1 round tile in transparent light blue. We need to make another one of those, so go ahead and do that. Ow. And then I'm going to set them in this Technic pinhole right here of the Technic bricks. And there we go. And now we can just attach it to the whole shebang. And there we go. We got ourselves a little submarine with claws. And if you want to, we can already mix and match. I think I'm going to do the middles first. Where's the... Okay, here's the back. It's already looking cursed. I don't think the fire truck's supposed to do that. Alrighty, there we go. There's already our 2 sections with the submarine and the fire truck. Alrighty, so now we will move on to the police helicopter in part 3. So that's all for part 2, so I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.